From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And they'll run it here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is brought in at the 21. 49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing is Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Rams in 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win. You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At their own 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'll try to do better here. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they used him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around to number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And Richardson yet again. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Stafford. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there, 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the game. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And just a couple yards there now to the 17.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Marty, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. This is taken at the 23. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Richardson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but another just 39 following the 10-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Double right. And middle.
Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hands.
Stafford now to throw. Flush to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Forced out to his left. Ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chris Barnes. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop in behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Richardson back to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Panther 60. 60 Maverick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch, and now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a nifty juke there.
not much room for his guy trying to tackle him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the...
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Pass roll. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now it's Richardson. They'll roll him out right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second and a couple.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And got his man, complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Colts' 9-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. Throws left side, Atwell's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A quick throw, but incomplete. And this connection there, he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here's a diving catch right side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Pierce. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Hey, grab the line. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Richardson looking to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Down the right sideline. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 66 yards. And the Colts strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they've been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
20 set. 180. Let's go. Jump offside. Easy, alert.
Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up the defensive touchdown.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hold it ready.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Richardson looking to throw this. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he stopped immediately there. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set. Got a 20. Hey, give me radar.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Second down.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Throwing to Stafford. And that's caught by Williams. And brought down but before reaching the 45-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Stafford looks to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
That's
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
Again, it's Stafford. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
After a break down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 17.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And some strong running.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Indianapolis, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.